What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Football Kick by Kick. And we are live here for Brazil versus Japan. That's the biggest match of round of 32 so far. If you are just joining us, you are in the right place. We are going to be watching this entire match together, reacting to every goal, every tackle, every dramatic moment as it happens. So this is win or go home. The loser is out of the World Cup. Let's set the scene. We are at the Houston, Texas Stadium, and match has already started. It's been more than 8 minutes. It has been kicked off around 8 minutes ago, and we are underway here in the Houston. I just felt the the Brazil team has much control over the ball. They had much better possession as compared to Japan so far, and let's see how it goes as it just started 9 minutes ago. Oh, that's a chance. Damn, that was missed, but they are still they had still ball in the D. They had still possession. So Vinny Jr. was about to. The chance was missed recently by Vinny Jr. Anyhow, Japan is up attacking. That's a header missed by Japan. Probably the ball gone out of their main goal area. That was clear foul. He put foot on Vinny Jr.'s foot. So that's a clear foul, I believe. I'm not sure whether referee is going to give a yellow card, but yes, has given yellow card to Sano, the first yellow card of the match. Welcome back. And that was a free kick by Japan. They have recently missed it, and there was a second yellow card to Brazilian, and that uh, that was for Casimiro, and it was his second card. Probably will be missing his next match. So that's the first corner for Japan here, and we have officially entered to the 16 minute of the match. It was clear, beautifully defended by the Brazilian defenders. Ball goes out, and it's a free kick. Officially entered to the 18th, 19th minute of the game. So far, I have seen that Japan has much control over the ball, and they are trying to press the Brazilian defending side. That's a great ball for Brazil. Vinny Jr. is moving towards, missed the opportunity by Brazil. They try to, push the Japanese defenders. So far, I have noticed Brazil, the Brazil team was not able to create a single opportunity for the goal, basically. So I'm not sure whether they are waiting for something or what, but let's see what happens. Ronaldinho is also here to support the national team. That's an opportunity. That's a foul was given or not? No, that was a foul and a free kick given to the Japan. It was a foul. It was clearly a foul. Kuna was trying to enter to their goal area, but was pushed by the defender. Anyhow, that's the hydration break. Players are going to get hydrated and we'll discuss the situation. And for now, let's look into the stats so far. Brazil has 51% of possession, and Japan had actually it's 60% possession by Brazil, and Japan has 40% of possession. 186 passes were completed by Brazil, 63 passes were completed by Japan. The accuracy of the passes was around 91% for Brazil and 90% for Japan. And there was one clear opportunity uh, that was created, and they couldn't make use of that opportunity. They they clearly missed it. So if we talk about yellow cards, uh, I guess they the stats aren't updated for now because I have seen that there were two yellow cards. Yes, there were two yellow cards. One was given to Casimiro, and the other was given to another Brazilian player. Two corners were taken by Brazil. One corner was taken by Japan, and that was the overall stat. If we talk about the number of shots that were uh, made by any of the team, Brazil made four shots to the goal kick. Japan had one. Shots on target were made by Brazil one, and Japan was not able to shot any of uh, any of these to the target. Okay, if we talk about lineup, uh, so far they haven't decided to send Neymar to the ground so far. Okay, we are done with the hydration break. Let's get back to the match. That's another corner for Japan. That'll be the second corner for Japan actually. Let's see if they can grab the opportunity and can score a goal or not. But that's a good opportunity for them to score a goal against Brazil. We are officially entered in 27th minute of the game. Oh, that was a great header. Clearly missed it by Ayes. It was a good header, but away from the goal pole actually was much higher than you know the height of the pole. A great tackle by Japan, and that could be an opportunity for Japan to score a goal. They have scored a goal. Incredible. What a what a goal by Japan here. Japan have scored a goal. I cannot believe it. Sano was the guy who has just put Japan ahead against the five-time champions. That was kind of a counterattack. This is classic Japan, disciplined, organized, and deadly on the break. That was a great goal. He kicked it right out from outside the main D actually, and the keeper was completely unable to stop it. So viewers, Brazil are in trouble now. They are going to have to chase this game, and that plays right into Japan's hands. a free kick given to the Brazilian. I hope they can make use of that. They can grab the opportunity to level up the score here. That was a clear foul. That's a free kick from the left side of the pole. There isn't a much distance from the goal here. Probably they will go for a header here because the angle is a quite strange here, so they are not going to go for the straight kick here. Missed it. Look at the Japanese. They are very excited to see their team. That can be another opportunity, another kick to the goal by Vinny Junior, but right into the hands of the keeper. So couldn't do much here. They probably have to change their strategy. I mean, the Brazil either they have to introduce another striker. That's another chance. Vinny Junior is up to kicking. Couldn't do much. Again, but the ball is still in control of Brazil. But again, lost it. That's a free kick for Japan here. Another interesting view from referee's view. That's another chance. Ball is in Japanese poles. They are trying to find a way to the Japanese pole. Oh, that's a good try by Kuna, but was not, properly kicked. So was right into the keeper's hands. So far, I have noticed after the first goal scored by Japan, Brazil trying to take the control of the ball. They are trying to keep it to themselves. I haven't seen the ball cross the center towards the Brazilian side. So they are trying to press the defending side of Japan. That's a cross from Japan, and there was one player to basically take pass and couldn't do much here. So far, I have noticed the Japan side is more confident as compared to Brazil. I don't know why, but the way they are trying to, take control of the ball, the way they are tackling, the way they are, passing balls to others, so they look more confident comparatively. But still, the first half, that's the first half. It's it's about to end. Let's see how much extra time will be added to the timer here. That can be a counter attack, but that's a foul. Yellow card to a Japanese player named, that was a minor hand push, but what can we say here? Yellow card to Kamada, the second yellow card for Japan here. 4 minutes extra added to the timer. 2 minutes to go. 2.5 minutes actually to complete the first half of the game. That's another opportunity for Brazil. Couldn't do much here. Again, 1 minute to go. Completely cleared by the Japan defenders, but Brazil is still trying to push them. All right, we are at the halftime here in Houston, and we have got a 0-1 game on our hands. Let me break down what we have seen so far. Uh, a single goal was scored by Japan, although Brazil had more possession, but Japan have looked dangerous on the counter. If we talk about the current stats, there were total 8 ball shots by Brazil, 4 were shots by Japan, 9 shots were on target, 3 shots were on target by Brazil, 1 shot on target by Japan. If we talk about possession, comparatively, Brazil has had 66% possession, whereas Japan had just 34%. If we talk about passes that were made by both of the teams, there were around 358 passes completed by Brazil. Japan had completed 163 passes. If we talk about accuracy, 92% accuracy for Brazil and 88% accuracy for Japan. And when it comes to fouls committed by both of the teams, 6 fouls were committed by Japan, 1 foul was committed by Brazil, 1 yellow card to the Brazil side. I was wrong at the earlier. I was saying 2 yellow cards were given to the Brazil side, but there was only 1 yellow card was given to Casemiro. The Whereas 2 yellow cards were given to the Japan players. No red card so far. 1 offside committed by Brazil. No offside committed by Japan. 2 corners by Brazil and 2 corners by Japan. So Japan was able to score a goal uh, against Brazil. I believe Brazil will be in trouble now. I was saying like they have to either have to change the strategy or they may have to introduce another striker. So far, I have personally noticed that they were completely pressing the Japanese defender sides, but they were not able to, uh, properly execute, or they were not able to properly kick towards the Japanese poles. So I believe the manager will decide to bring the Neymar to the game in the second half. The other news was Rafinha was still out uh, with a hamstring injury. Neymar was on bench for the first half. Ancelotti is keeping him as a secret weapon for later, I believe. Both of teams were trying to, uh, they were filling each other out. They were trying to control possession. Japan sitting deep and looking for counterattacks, and they made use of the single opportunity and were able to score goal against Brazil. So the score is 1-0 in the first half. The second half will start in 10 minutes. This is going to be fascinating. The second half will be more energetic. We will see more, I will say, passion and energy in the second half from Brazilian side as well. Last year, if if we remember, Brazil was beaten by Japan by 3-2. I am not sure if they'll be able to do that again on the biggest stage here, but it's clearly Brazil in trouble now. They need to chase the game, I believe. Welcome back to Football Kick by Kick, and we are here to watch the live Brazil versus Japan. Japan has scored a single goal against Brazil. Brazil was not able to score. So the big question remains, will we see Neymar? Ancelotti has him on the bench. And if Brazil are still struggling to break Japan down, I personally won't be surprised to see him come on around the 60th or 70th minute. For Japan, they need to keep their discipline. They cannot afford to get too aggressive and leave space for Vinny to run into. Okay, Lucas is out, Andrick is in, a new substitute for the second half, and it is about to start. That was a great tackle by Vinny Jr. Sent ball to the D, but beautifully tackled by Japan. That's a foul and a second yellow card to Brazil. Okay, we can see Neymar Jr. here getting ready to enter the game actually. That's a clear chance. That was a good chance. Andre couldn't see Neymar Jr. Sorry, to Vinny Jr. A well defended by Japan here. Vinny Jr. is forwarding towards that can be a good opportunity here. That was a great header. That was amazing, but missed by few inches, I believe. The header was directly into the keeper's hands and bounced back to the ground again. Perfectly headed. Vinny Jr. is still up to pressing the opponent. Another cross. That could be another good opportunity. Missed it again. Brazil needs to get better on that. They try to find their way to their goal. Another opportunity that was, I'm not sure that if that was a goal or not, but that was a perfect opportunity. But now it could be a counter attack by Japan here. We we need to take another look. It was a great header, but perfectly cleared by Japanese players from within the pole. But the football actually didn't cross the line, so it wasn't a goal. But that was a perfect opportunity created by Brazil here. They are going to intensify the game, I believe, and that was the first opportunity so far I have seen that was much intensive, and they were, you know, another cross. I know uh, Brazil can do much better than that, but still, on the other hand, Japan, if they are simply thinking about to defend themselves after scoring a single goal, that would be a big mistake, I believe. Either they have to score another goal to level up the things, because somehow the score will be leveled by Brazil, and they did it. What a goal by Casimiro! That was a header. They did it. So we are 1-1 here. That was a stunning header by Casimiro. We are well aware of his headers from, from Real Madrid, but here he's performing at the biggest stage at the World Cup. I guess they are trying to look for the offside. Looked like Casimiro was the last person behind the Japanese defender. So I'm not sure whether it's offside yet. So officially, Japan won, Brazil won. That is what exactly Brazil needed. The overall build-up was incredible. That is why people, try to watch Brazil. That is why Brazil is favorite. That's a great touch by Vinny Jr. Vinny Jr. is heading towards. Oh, that was a great opportunity. The ball hit the pole. That could be a second goal for Brazil, but unfortunately, there was a perfect chip by Vinny Jr. Keeper was in between the goal and Vinny Jr. So it first touched the hand of the keeper and then touched the left side of the pole. So far, it's going in a perfect direction. That was the 10th goal for Casemiro at this stage. Now, I guess Japanese are also going to do something here. They have to do something actually. It's either win or go home. One of these will be eliminated today. That was not a offside. Casemiro was completely onside. Ronaldo, Roberto Carlos are also here to support the Brazil. Japan are going to have to respond now, I believe. They cannot just sit back anymore. This leveled up everything. That was a perfect cross from outside the D, and then a great finishing by Casemiro. That's another opportunity for Japan. Oh, they have missed it. That's another opportunity for Brazil. Are they going to make use of that or not? Let's see. A cross beautifully handled by keeper. Great ball for Japan here. Another opportunity, kicked it and missed it. Kicked it right into the hands of the keeper. So, he could have kicked it, into the any corner of the pole, but it was straight into the keeper's hands. So wasn't that dangerous here. Brazil took the possession again, took the control of the ball again. Neymar here standing right beside the wing and getting ready to be part of this great match, actually. There is another change. Kona is out. Martinelli is in. There will be another change from Japanese side. Two changes actually from Japanese side. Doan Suzuki. Doan is out. Suzuki is in. Okay, Brazil is again trying to press. We have entered to the 68th minute of the match here. Hydration break here. Two substitutions were made from Japanese side. Suzuki in, Nakamura out, Sugawara in, Duan out, and one substitute so far made at the Brazilian side. Martinelli in, Cunha out. So the score is 1-1 so far. Casemiro levels the match at 1-1 with a header. Fine assist from Gabriel to make the score 1-1 for Brazil and Japan. The second substitution for Brazil was for Endrick, and Andre Lucas was, they have sent out the Lucas. Another update is a yellow card for Danilo in the 48th minute. Let's get started. That was a body push, so was given a foul by Martinelli. Japan side look, they look more sharp here. Oh, that was a great opportunity created by Vinny Jr. Cross and a header. I guess that would be a corner for Brazil here. A header actually missed. Properly cleared by Japan defenders. They try to make another opportunity. We are entered in the 76th, 7th minute of the match. Cross and great kick, but was not on target. It was completely off target. So here is another substitution from Japan. Two substitutions actually for Japan. Machino is in. Tanaka is in. Ito and Kamada are out. If you look at the match momentum, Brazilian they are taking the clear lead into that. They have kept the game into much momentum comparatively. Beautifully tackled by Japan. Great tackle by Japan again. Vinny Jr. tried to, dodge the defenders, tried to show some skill here. Again tackled the Vinny Jr. Another cross. Brazil is trying to heavily push. Another cross completely missed. No one was there to take the header. So it will be a free kick. It's getting intense with every kick. as match is moving towards its ending. There'll be an extra time and probably the penalty kicks at the end if both of the teams were not able to score any goal actually. A foul was given and a yellow card to the Japan defender, I guess. It was right outside the D, so I guess he was able to touch the ball first. No, I guess. Okay, that's a free kick and yellow card to Suzuki and a free kick for Brazil. Suzuki gets a yellow card actually. Oh, a header missed by that'll be a corner for Brazil. He will again look for Casimiro, for the header. That was not a good corner kick, and it's out. A free kick for Japan. So we are in 86th minute of the match here and moving towards the extra time, I believe. There'll be a, I'm not sure yet. Yep, it will be an opportunity for Japan, but they missed it, couldn't properly. Perfect tackle by keeper. He came out of the D and tried to take the ball for throw. So far, the result is Brazil 1 and Japan 1. That's a free kick for Brazil. Ball is still in their control. Vinny Jr. is up to, hit the ball, but that was completely tackled by Japanese defenders. So it will be a corner for Brazil, I believe. They're still trying to push. Great dodge by Vinny Jr. At the end, tackled by defenders. Japan is up to attacking. That could be a perfect chance for Japan here, but they have missed it. So let's see how many minutes will be added to the timeline here. 90 minutes are up here. 6 minutes will be added to the timeline. Casemiro is on ground. I guess he'll be out. He'll be substituted. Cannot play anymore, I believe. I believe they are going to, both of the teams will go for the extra time. Officially wasted 2 minutes. Casimiro out, Fabinho in. Casimiro, who was playing perfectly earlier, has been substituted. Fabinho is the substitute for Brazil. That's another great chance for Brazil here. Uh, couldn't do much, and there'll be a corner for Brazil. I guess they are going for an extra time. There'll be around 30 minutes. 15 minutes for each half, and then finally, the penalty shootouts. But let's see, anything can happen during that duration here. Could not make much of the corner, so it's a free kick for Japan. That's an opportunity for Brazil. It could be dangerous here. That's a goal for Brazil at the very last moment. That's unbelievable. They have made it at the very last moment of the game. And goal was scored by the substitute. He was clearly on site. Gabriel Martinelli scored a second goal for Brazil. So the score is Brazil 2, Japan 1. I guess that'll be the end of the road for Japan at the very last moment. That's completely unbelievable. They are going for another substitute. I don't know why, because there were 6 minutes of the extra time. I'm not sure what he's going to make use of that. They'll there'll be another substitute from Brazilian side as well. Danilo in, Bruno out for Japan, Ogawa in, Maida out. That is it, I believe. Japan still has time to level up the game. The extra time was 6 minutes. It's been 10.5 minutes, but I'm not sure. That's the final whistle by a referee, and that is it. Brazil are through to the round of 16. What a performance! They were tested. Japan made them work for every single minute, but the five-time champions have done enough. Vinny Jr. was absolutely everywhere tonight. Kona continues his incredible form. And look, Brazil are improving with every match, and they have all the ingredients to go all the way. But credit to Japan, they pushed Brazil to the limit. They are unbeaten in this tournament, and they have shown the world that Asian football is no joke. They can hold their heads high. Brazil will now face for the winner of Ivory Coast versus Norway in the round of 16. That's going to be another massive test. I believe that is it. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. If you enjoyed the live stream, the live reactions, analysis, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next match.